Hello, my name is TSC and I'm the founder of Tyrant's Business Consult. Welcome to the second episode of my business development series. In my previous video, I spoke about what business development is and the framework, and that led us to talking about the SWOT analysis. So today I promise to speak extensively, explain further on what the SWOT analysis is. So let's get started. So what is SWOT analysis? SWOT analysis is a strategic planning tool or technique that helps you to identify and evaluate your business strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. So someone might say, oh, TSC, when do I need to use the SWOT analysis? Of course, you use the SWOT analysis when, number one, you want to draft a marketing plan, you're planning of launching a new product, you want to enter a new market. You can also use the SWOT analysis for brand positioning and competitive analysis. Now let's go into the main deal of today, which is talking about each term, that is the strength, the weakness, the opportunity, and the threat. So let's start with strength. As the word goes, just naturally, what does strength mean to you? Of course, it means something you're good at, something you can do perfectly well, right? So in business, your strength is also your competitive advantage over your competitors. That's just simply what your strength is. There are different examples. I will be citing examples. So example of your strength could just be, number one, your human resource, your ability to perfectly deliver the job on time. It could also mean, let me give an instance, a valid example. I used to have this tailor then that makes dress for me, and anytime she makes the dress, immediately I put it on. It's like I bought it ready-made. I don't need any adjustment. There's no need for you to say take it back, go and adjust it. Do you know that ability in that tailor is just a strength? The ability to make the clothes as exactly what my size is. So you can be, in the edtech space. Maybe you have an edtech company. What distinguishes your own brand out from your competitors, from other brands? Do you know that while you are working on your strength, of course, it is from your strength you derive your USP, that is your unique selling point. So that thing that distinguishes your brand, that thing that stands you out. Are you a baker? When people eat your cake, they taste it and feel like they've not tasted cake before. They eat your jollof rice and they're like, wow, this jollof rice is tasting like, the one that came from Harvard, So that thing that distinguishes your brand out, that is simply your strength. And those things give you competitive advantage over your competitor. For a big business, maybe you have a team that works with you. Your human resource could be your strength. Your staff, they are your strength. That is why business development covers a whole lot. It covers human resources, it covers project management, it covers product management, and everything that has to do with. So the business development is the engine room for your business. So I hope you understand what the strength is. So while you're thinking, how can I get my strength? Just think about it. What is that thing that that gives you a competitive edge over your competitors? Now let's go to the other one. Weakness. As the word may sound, weakness is the opposite of strength. So your weakness, simply put, is those things that you struggle with as a business, those things that you can't do easily. Do you understand? That is simply your weakness. An example could just be your time management, your productivity level. You could just get someone that knows how to cook, that knows how to bake, that knows how to make dresses, but finds it difficult to meet up targets, that is, meet up deadlines. Those things are weaknesses. And probably your competitors, if they tell their customers that they will get their clothes on Saturday, in short, in the morning, they will be the first person to call and say, your clothes is ready, come and pick up. So some people, it could just be, their weakness could just be, simply put, those things that your competitors have an advantage of over you. So those things that your competitors can do that you cannot do, that is just weakness. So I think we are making sense. Your weakness could just be having a bad employee, a bad staff. You have a bad employee that doesn't know how to keep to timelines. It could affect you. Your weakness would just be your inability to, procure quality products for those that do import and export. It could just be that you're not able to get a good supplier that's giving you at a good price. That's a weakness. And your competitors are getting quality products at a good price. Now let's go to opportunities. Opportunities are, simply put, those things that help you achieve your goals, those things that make it easy, those situations that make it easy for you to achieve your goal, to advance your business, those things that make your business advancement easy. That is opportunity. Like within a twinkle of an eye, you get it. It could just be simply cost in production. It could just be a government regulation. For instance, for people that import cars, maybe government just tries to say, oh, they reduce the import tariff on products coming into Nigeria. So people that do import and export, you pay these custom duties and all of that. It could just be a regulation from the government saying, well, we have reduced the cost of importation. Of course, you make more money. That's your opportunity. It could just be a reduction in production costs. Probably one of your raw materials. For those that do production, maybe you do all this. Some people do production of spice, some people sell spices, some people do soap. A lot of business out there that has to do with buying materials, and they say, oh, the cost of materials has reduced. That's your opportunity. What do you quickly do? You harness those opportunities. In short, that is the period that some people think of expansion. That's why business carrying out the SWOT analysis I mentioned earlier can be when you want to expand into a new market. So identify those opportunities you have so that you quickly harness them to grow your business. And the last one, threat. Oh, when you hear of threat, what comes to your mind? Danger, right? So simply put, your threats are, they're simply things that endanger your business, things that does not allow your business to grow. It could just be a bad marketing technique. It could just be a bad sales process. It could just be as bad as buying an expired product you did not know. I used to belong to this bakers group, and a lady wanted to do whipped cream. I know most of us know whipped cream, and she had the problem of buying expired whipped cream, and the thing didn't come out the way it ought to be. Now she has collected money. She has bought the product. That was a threat, because for instance, of course, she couldn't do it. It was a threat. She had to quickly come to the group to ask, please, what happened? I tried to do this thing, it's not for me. That's a threat. Buying expired product is a threat. So that is why I mentioned earlier that when do you need to do a SWOT analysis? Even when you want to get a supplier, those are the things those questions are the things that you have to, answer while you're trying to do your SWOT analysis. And now, there are some questions, because like what we do for our clients at Tyrants Consult, because most people don't even know the questions to ask to get their strength, the questions to answer to get their strength, to get their weakness, to get their opportunities, to get the threat. So we used to have this form. Maybe I would drop it under, maybe I would do a brief, I would drop those questions. Yeah, not maybe, I will, because I want people to get value from my videos, from my content. So I will drop the form in the caption of this video. It's on YouTube, so you'll see there in the description of this video those questions that you need to ask, because the truth of the matter is, it's like a 4-figure table, like it's like a square. So divide it into 4. The first one is for your SWOT, the second one is for your strengths, your weakness, your opportunities, and your threats. Draw a square, divide it into 4, SWOT. Then you write those questions there. What are those things I can do better? So for instance, if you are a baker, write it, oh, my cake takes exceptionally well. You are an importer and exporter, I have quality products at low prices. For instance, you are into the edtech space, oh, I offer free job placement. Write it there. Those are your strengths. Now your weaknesses, what are those things that you have identified in your business? It could just be, oh, I have a bad marketing team, I have a bad sales team, for those of us that have a company. Then for you that you are individual, you are a solopreneur, just you doing your thing in the small corner of your shop or your home. Oh, is it that I am not productive enough? Is it that I don't know how to manage my time? Do I have poor delivery? Do my customers complain about my services? Write it down under your weakness. Your opportunities, oh, the cost of flour has gone down. Oh, the cost of export, import duty has gone down. The cost of renting a shop is now, write those things that are opportunities that will help you achieve your goals. And the last thing, threat. What are those things, that are threats to your business? Identify them. It could just be, oh, I got a bad product. I have maybe, for those of us that are into the the edtech space, your threat could simply be too many competitors, maybe a lot of people doing that particular program. Why don't you think of, maybe a lot of people are doing data analysis, they are doing cyber security. Look at those courses, go and do a competitive analysis to check out those courses they don't have. Write it there. So those threats, we have maybe you've done a computer analysis, like 10 different e-learning platforms are doing the same course, and they even have it at a cheaper rate. Those things are your threat, because maybe your own is not as cheap as theirs. Those things are your threat. It could just be a rainy day for some people that maybe their business is tied to doing business during the dry season. People that do, maybe you need the sun. Just write it out. Those things that endanger your business. It could be that there's no light. It could be, for those of us in Nigeria, I know some of us are watching this from outside the country, you don't have light issues, but there are still some, challenges that you face. Write them down. Those things that can help, that will make your business not go, right in those boxes, and ask yourself those questions. You can always reach out to me. You can always send us an email at tyranceconsult@gmail.com if you want to know more, because the truth of the matter is, if you want to write your marketing plan, you must have conducted this SWOT analysis. That will give you a perfect marketing plan. Don't go and do a marketing plan without doing your SWOT analysis. It does not work that way. That's just the truth of the matter. You end up just I don't know what to call it. Let me not just call it what stuff that is in my mind, but it won't make sense. And that's why your strategy, you might see that your advert is not even converting, you're not making sales. And like I said in my previous video, revenue is the soul of every business. The growth of your business determines, of course, the revenue that you're making. So I think I've really explained the SWOT analysis in detail that even a layman will understand it. They are not difficult. They are just simple things that you put in mind. And another thing I want you to know is that while you're answering this question, have a goal in mind. Maybe currently now you're making 200 naira or 200,000 naira as profit. Now, at the end of your SWOT analysis, how much profit do you want to make? Do you want to make a profit of 10,000 naira? For instance, you want to expand to a market. I want to expand to Ibadan. Maybe they know you in Lagos. So have a goal in mind too. It's very, very important. So, I'm expanding to Ibadan, so that you can know, how to go and study that location and know what to do, how that business is, your competitors in Ibadan, what are those things they are doing. They're simple. I think I've said a lot. I've said a lot in this video. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching today's video. This business development series continues in my next one. I'm still going to do another one, and in that session I'll be talking about a framework. Now you have done your SWOT analysis, you now need to conduct a framework, a proper framework for business development. I will be talking extensively about that, because those frameworks, they are what will help you achieve success for your business. That's just the truth of the matter. So if you want to achieve success, because the truth of the matter is, every business that is growing, of course, it gives you the potential to do more, and that's why Tyrant's Consult is there. We are the solution. We are solving that solution of doing business. We are helping you do business easily, with ease. Remember, with ease. Thank you so much. I love you all. See you guys in my next one. Bye.